Hello, my lovely Cancerians. Thank you so much for tuning into your November reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to bring you these readings every month. Now, this is going to be a little bit different this time. As you may know, I am currently on deadline for a book, which is supposed to end on the first week of November. So this is going to be slightly different, and it is going to be a general reading for Cancerian Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. So if it is that you want a personal or private consultation with myself, click the link below or email me lorientarot@gmail.com. It's always a little bit busy around Halloween, but even though I've got busy with my book as well, your readings are still one of my top priorities. So it's basically all I'm doing is writing and reading. That's all I'm doing for you guys. So if you do want to click on the link below and take you to my website, that was great. Also, I would just like to take a moment and just say that there is a sad announcement. One of the Virgo, very regular loyal client of mine, sadly passed away on the 21st of October. So if you would be absolutely wonderful and send some healing energy to his family, I'm sure they'd really, really appreciate that. So let's get on and see what happens for you, my dear Cancerians. I just felt that there was some like wax on here, so I'm just going to spread that off. You can't be shuffling cards with wax that goes so sticky. Okay. Let's see. I think that's it. Okay. Oh no, Cancerians. Come on. Oh, that's better. There we go. Oh, whoops. Okay, so apparently you needed two. They'll come together. So let's see what we have in store for our dear Cancerians today. It generally feels like there are some awakenings coming through. You may feel a little bit heavy. Scorpio energy tends to do that to people, make them feel a little bit heavy. There could also be some kind of generosity coming through in various ways as well from certain other people. I think this is about a counselor or somebody who's actually giving their time to you. It feels a lot like there's balance and a bit of productivity coming through here as well, especially with this card. But no matter how you may feel like you maybe are stuck in the same situation and you can't see a way out, gradually I think you're going to get some good news. You're going to feel like something's coming forward. You're going to feel like you're being called on the right track. And this is enabling you then to put thoughts, feelings, discrepancies into one kind of pile, seal that away and move on. And that's where your happy ever after comes in. This is where your kind of feeling of, oh, I really enjoy this, I really want to get involved in this, this is where I want to thrive, this is where I want to be. And I think this is all leading up to that. So the Eight of Swords isn't really a bad card when you think about it. I think it's just describing some of you who may feel a bit trapped, some of you who may have people kind of pecking at you sometimes and making you feel like whatever you're doing isn't good enough. And then the Queen of Cups comes along. You may be your own counsellor. You may have a feeling of, oh, okay, something's flowing through now. It could all even be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces female who's coming in just to give you some advice or somebody who can really help you. But also the Judgment is the strongest card here, for me at least. It is about being called to action. It is about having things moving forwards, but maybe don't be tempted into a merry dance with somebody. Just stick your ground and make sure that you know which direction you want to go in. I love this card, the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is basically a strong indication that you will have the ability to reap the rewards. You will have independence. You will have financial security. Don't let your worries overshadow this. So don't let the feeling of maybe inadequacy or everybody going nah, or isolation maybe in some of your cases. You may feel like you're too ill. You may feel like you can't do anything. This, I think, is a product of the energy of the world today, to be perfectly honest with you. I think a lot of you are experiencing some empathic energies because a lot of Cancerians are empaths. So I feel that you are experiencing those energies and it's kind of getting to you. This is what you should be feeling. You should be having this kind of yes, we're coming to the new year, it's all going to change, but I understand if you're kind of connected in the universal consciousness that sometimes it may not feel like it's going to be good. And then we have the Knight of Cups. This is good. So the Knight of Cups coming through, it's all about motion. It could be about romance, yes, it could be somebody who's quite charming, but I feel this is messages of love and love to yourself. Maybe a little bit of message to say, I am good enough, I am worthy, I am able. I think that's one of the main ones that comes through here, actually. I am able. If any of you really do need to hear that, I think that's coming through quite strongly for you guys. And then we have the Three of Wands, which is lovely. So this is all about communication, but also about preparation and foresight. You figured out where you want to go. You figured out where you can go, more importantly as well, in the Two of Wands. And I think that this is all about your work now culminating in a very strong push. This is you maybe casting the energy a little bit like when people say they're forward in Reiki. If ever you've heard that, they're kind of forward in Reiki and energy into their day, so it carries them through and it actually allows them to have a good day. This seems to be what you're doing here and here. You're kind of doing a tune, you're making everything nice for your arrival, which is here. You know, you're casting out good vibes and you're actually experiencing it here. And I think this is going to take you very well, very strongly into the future here. And it doesn't seem like it's a day too soon either. We might be a bit later than planned, but it does feel like you have earned this. You've waited a long time for this. That's what it feels like. But let me know in the comments below how things are going for you. Is there anything that you want to achieve this month in particular? Do let me know. And as always, I really do enjoy hearing from you. If you do want to like and share, that's great. But also do make sure to, I think, just check out your sun, moon and rising sign, because I think this is going to be a whole package this month, really. And also with it being a bit of a shorter reading, I think it'll give you a comprehensive overview. And if you do want a private reading, do click on the link below or email me. It's lorientarot@gmail.com, and look forward to reading for you next month. It does seem like we're coming down to the wire a little bit, but it should be resuming normal programming next month with myself. But I wish you all the best in the meantime, and blessed be.